Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Fields. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Ram. Hey, Ray.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Baylor Tiger.
Herbert now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, go lion. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, here's Mitchell. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Chargers at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
Two yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. You look at this Raiders defense, and they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
59.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Play action. It's Fields. He finds Mayer here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here we go, son.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
West, fit.
To throw is Fields. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now 2nd and 3. Now Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a line ball. And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time. Herbert. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Raiders are going to have the short.
I can't believe I didn't set my feet there. When it's some stupid animation on the boot. Forgot they do that.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Fields. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ayuk going to go in motion right.
Easy.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, going up right here. Hey, Jan. Yep.
Back to throw. Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Fields going to change things up here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Carter. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Sliding it. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out. And he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needed it to be for him to catch it in stride. He's able to take it into the end zone.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now it's Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah,
this game was over on the opening drive. The fumble, you recover, then I get the ball. My guy catches it. Gets hit, goes backwards 5 yards. And then my guy drops the 3rd down pass. Nico Collins, like, what a joke. And that error I made, I did make one error on that play action, but what a joke.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork.
He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline, and he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, 76 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Right.
Fields trying to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Grow up,
When you
dude.
moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level, we've noticed that. Is a boxing analogy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, ram.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go, son.
Slot man moves right.
Angel. Right.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up to the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Hey, Jared. Right.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Fields.
Come on, pick that. This is pick 6, dude. Come on. Swear. Can't catch a break the last couple weeks.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And taken right on the 30. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Hey, ram.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll let this go deep for Collins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
21.
Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
12.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
12.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Collins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Hey, go Lion. 21.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Baylor Tigers.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnston. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. In motion right is Johnston. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set.
Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
Going for it, it's Mitchell. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. A final shot before the break. Fields. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5.
Let's go. Hey. 5-9. Set.
From the 50, here's Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
5-9.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, here's Fields. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he cannot reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
11.
Now Fields going to move him around. Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
575. Hey, Ken.
On first down, it's Fields. He gets this to Davante Adams. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Herbert off of play action. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers.
This whole game, you're moving guys pre-snap way more than 2 to 3 yards, dude.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational.
Not sure what you're doing, but you're moving guys all over the place.
What they need to do, where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Dances by him, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Right back to him on first down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They run over center with Mitchell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
How is your safety at 5 yards? I'm just curious on the line of scrimmage. There's no adjustment to bring your safety up to 5 yards. Please explain that one.
And picked up a first down with his very next run.
You didn't figure shit out, dude. You're hilarious. Jacking around this game after you got the lead early was over.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Shit, you might blow this game even. With me messing around even.
They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Three quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Let's go Alpha right here.
Going for it, it's Carter. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. But they only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking.
You know, we're that scared of my offense to come back. Had to go for it on your own 36, up by 13.
A long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off play action, Fields. Throw right side complete to Carter. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now 2nd and 5.
Angel.
Running left on the handoff, Carter. And great
Now you're chewing clock. Are you serious?
Got this almost to the 35-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Here we go.
Gotta get that motion into cheese. I understand. All your pre-snap cheese. I got it. Your formation flips earlier too. I see.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles.
Trying to mess with the AI.
I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Fields now to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot.
Of course, I can't get a pick there, even though it's right to me.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Here we go.
The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Fields. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Kenneth Murray able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit. And wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Here's Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down.
Why were you blitzing? I'm just curious. When you're in Tampa 2, I'm just curious why the linebacker is blitzing up the A-gap.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Herbert back to the air.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hey, OB. Hey, Ray.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Home comes right. Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
You going to stat pad now?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And its defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Now, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hey, Ken.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And Devontae's going to have a Raiders 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Why would you hike it before the 2-minute warning?
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Hey,
Throwing on third down, Fields.
What are you doing, dude? The game's fucking over.
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3.
I burned all my timeouts. This thing could run out.
That one, CD, and well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it.
So you wouldn't sit there and keep trying to score. Oh my God.
Already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Set.
Quick throw here to Johnston. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Johnston. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Set.
3rd and 4.
Go. Run.
Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Dude, pinching the linebacker, dude, pinching the D tackles and moving your guy fucks the AI up, dude. Okay.
Baylor Tiger.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go.
And you're not even allowed to move the guy up like that.
Remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Unless I'm wrong on the rules, but I don't know.
Here we go.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So it's a win here for the Raiders, and that's thanks largely to the play of their quarterback, Justin Fields, CD.
Yeah, that was a masterclass in quarterback play, wasn't it? 5 touchdown passes. You talk about the rapport he had with his receivers. It was like a conductor leading a symphony.
So for Las Vegas, they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Southern California, so long, everybody.